GM fam, we are live with your hosts. Myself, we got Soul Investor and Zircon coming on as well eventually, probably in about 5 minutes with Valley Vibes podcast where we talk about drama, the love, and the vibes. HG Soul whale news. We got Monkey DAO drama going on. We got upcoming mints. We have Bitcoin NFTs and much more. That's gonna be crazy stuff today. So what's going on, man? How you doing, Soul Investor?
Dude, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Dude, this news for Hadeswap buying
Oh yeah,
SMB.
that
Wild. Wild.
what what do I have no words in what just happened. I woke up and I was just like it's I honestly thought it was fake, and it turns out it was real. So I mean, what do you think? What do
Dude,
you
I,
think?
I just think the acquisition is complicated. I don't understand it. Like it's super interesting. A couple of big people also don't fully understand how this is going to work and what the outcome is going to be. But look, you hold an SMB. So did we just bring Zircon on and then kick him back out again?
Oh yeah, I don't know if he was ready, but
Oh,
uh,
okay.
uh, yeah.
It's fine. I'm sure he let us know. Uh, yeah. Look, maybe you can answer some of these questions. So, as someone who doesn't hold an SMB and who's never been part of Monkey DAO, this is what I understand. Hades DAO is buying SMB, but it's not owning or it's not buying Monkey DAO. So, from what I understand, they're buying the IP to SMB, but they have no acquisition or no holdings or no way to access the monkey DAO, which is the value behind the IP. Have I got this right?
So okay, so this is how I understand it. And okay, so it looks like Zircon is ready, so I'm gonna put him on. So it looks like, so what's going on, Zircon? What's
Good
happening,
morning,
man?
guys.
Welcome.
What's up,
We
Zircon?
are
Sorry for the
we just
delay.
started. We're talking about Monkey DAO and what's going on with this whole acquisition. And I'm about to put my perspective on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put out how this basically plays out. Solana Monkeys, for the viewers, Solana Monkey business came out. They minted out, and I think it was August or September 2021. And out of that, you had some developers who created this just for the fun of it, didn't know it was going to explode, it exploded. Then you had this community who created this DAO called Monkey DAO, and Monkey DAO was a separate community DAO from the Solana Monkey business DAO because those developers were really not doing anything. So Monkey DAO had this vision: okay, we're going to create this DAO, we're going to boost up the value of the SMBs, and everything was going great. But then there was no rewards coming out from the developers from Solana Monkey business. Nothing was coming out of it, and they were not building value, whatnot. But the monkeys decided, okay, let's do our own thing. Let's create a token. Let's create some art. Let's create whatever we can. Let's even try to entanglement the monkeys from the SMBs and transfer the NFTs into the monkey DAO. That way we own it. You know what? Let's try to buy it and see if we could buy it. And then next thing you know, it never happened. It was too slow. Many say it was because there was too many chiefs. That's why everything went slow. You had Soul Big Brain trying to buy it. Not him himself, but trying to help buy this Solana Monkey business IP. But next thing you know, now we have Hadeswap issues, so who bought out Monkey DAO, and I mean not Monkey, Solana Monkey business, and now you have Monkey DAO kind of left over with this whole thing. Uh, a lot of Monkey DAO members, they were trying to help build this SMB collection. Now they feel like they're a secondary collection. That's kind of the issue right now. They feel like they have been kind of like thrown out in the side as a secondary collection, like a Utes. I kind of disagree with that, but there's a lot of people that think that's the case. Uh, What do you think, Soul Investor? What do you think, Circon? What do you guys think about this whole situation?
I got a question though. Monkey DAO does it have is it in the same Discord as SMB, or is it in like a completely separate Discord?
Separate. You need monkeys. You need a monkey to be in Monkey DAO. SMB,
that changes everything.
Yeah. SMB Discord, you need a monkey as well, but that Discord, there was nothing going on in it because again, the developers were kind of just in vacation in Thailand.
I really want to see how this plays out and what Monkey DAO actually ends up agreeing, because I mean this just complicates everything, and it's just it's an interesting time. It's an interesting time because here's the way I see it. HadesDAO, because now that there's a lot more clarity, so HadesDAO now owns SMB, or that they're in the process of finalizing that agreement. If Monkey DAO goes along and still creates their collection, SMB has no value, basically.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so, oh man, it's just, man, the dynamics behind this, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. I wonder if HadesDAO has access to, like, if you own an ABC, will you have access to the SMB DAO? These are all interesting questions.
I think I kind of agree with Jay Burst here. This is one tweet he brought out. I think HUSO has intentions to try to help out, Monkey DAO and be a part of this. And Monkey DAO, they're gonna, like what you said, that was a good point. They're gonna make another collection, our collection. That is interesting because how is that gonna go? Are they gonna change their art PFP to this new collection, or are they still gonna rock their SMBs? That's something I don't know. But what I assume is that they're still gonna rock the SMBs because I think it's the IP. Community is a part of it, but I think a lot of it has to do with the IP, the historical IP around SMBs. And I'm personally am liking this acquisition more than anything else. Number one would have been great if the Monkey DAO got it, but number two, HUSO and Hadeswap, awesome. I think it's great. Circon, what do you think, man?
There's a few things I have to say about this. The first thing is that we're talking about AGE. It's not like a random guy with a lot of money just bought SMBs. We're talking about someone that gives value to everything he buys. That's a good thing for SMBs. So even though if Monkey DAO brings a collection and try to start this kind of war between the SMBs and the new Monkey DAO PFP, I don't think it's gonna happen something like SMBs losing value. AGE is gonna find a way to give SMBs the value they deserve. That on one hand, I want to see how Hades starts playing all this stuff, because until now, Hades and AVC were part of the same ecosystem, but not the same thing. And now we have SMBs gonna be part of this table, and I want to see how Hades starts playing this kind of IP acquisitions with SMB, starting with SMBs. So I want to see a couple of things in a couple of months to see how Hades starts playing this acquisition of IP rights, and how AGE starts playing with the rights, to see how he develops the whole community behind Hades. Because until now, Hadeswap was one thing, and the AVC community was a complete different thing, building something completely separate from the Hadeswap ecosystem. And now I want to see how SMBs are involved with this Hadeswap ecosystem, because it's not the same. It's not part of AVC. We're talking about that SMBs are going to be part of Hadeswap, right?
Yeah, I mean, potentially you could stake SMB, get Hades as well. I mean, what happens to Monkey Token? That's another interest. That's another part. I mean, I just don't know.
It's gonna be interesting.
Monkey Token.
Me neither. I mean,
I didn't even know there's a Monkey Token.
But
Dude, that's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting. I remember tweeting back in the day, like when I bought my monkey, I was like, monkey token, I can't wait. Like in 2021. Like, and I just been waiting and waiting, and it's just it never really happened. I'm still waiting, but that's
Well,
big news. I mean, I'm kind of
now you're-
insulted.
Now you're receiving Hades in exchange.
That was it's I guess so,
dude.
but
look, okay, here's the thing. Ideally, I think my favorite influencer, so big brain should have bought it. But I mean, dude, to me, that's just another. It is what it is. But I will say that Zircon's right. Look, whether this ends up under Monkey DAO or Monkey DAO ends up doing their own thing, I think HG is going to make a huge success of it. I do think whatever Monkey DAO comes up with, it's going to flip SMB if Monkey DAO decides to go its own way. But I have full confidence in HG. Let's not forget that OpenDAO basically owns CryptoPunks.
who?
So OpenDAO. So
I thought
as
Yuga
far as
Labs.
I know,
I thought it was Yuga Labs.
as in not like in terms of the IP rights, but in terms
Okay.
who are the biggest
what you're saying.
holders of CryptoPunks. And all of the biggest holders of CryptoPunks are in the OpenDAO, and he owns OpenDAO. So I do think he's going to make a success out of SMB. But I'm also very, very curious to see what Monkey DAO does.
Yeah. I heard you say that Monkey DAO could potentially flip SMBs with their new collection. That's a
100%.
pretty big take out there.
I am so bullish on that.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but we have it recorded on live right now and see who's gonna win that. I mean, I props on them if they do that, but there's a historical value on SMBs that you just can't take away, in my opinion. But look at the gods, look what they did. So could be wrong.
Look what Bored Ape Yacht Club did to CryptoPunks.
That's another good point right there.
But we'll see. I mean, it's all speculation, it's all fun and games. But dude, I am loving this. I'm loving every second of it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you're liking this pixelated war. But so we have US CPI data coming out. It's coming out in like 30 minutes, I think.
In 30 minutes.
Or 30 minutes. Are you tracking it right now? Where with a website or Twitter?
I got my tabs open. Projected is around it's 6.2. It's 6.2. Currently inflation is around 6.5. I've seen some revisions say that it's at 6.4. So to me, it's going to drop below 6.2, and I think cryptos rally. Cryptos will rally if that happens. I know, Phil, you're saying that they might just be a little bit of a spike. I'm not sure. My windows are going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think that just. So expectations, even with the banks have expectations around 6.2. So the majority of every economist bank out there is basically saying we're going to be lower than 6.5%, which was last month. So it is almost you will have to play a dagger to really see if it goes higher than 6.5. It will be a surprise to everybody if it goes 6.5.
Dude, if that happens, Sol is going to $10.
If that happens, it's gonna. I would say $15. Back to 15. I don't think that's gonna happen though. It'll be crazy, but you can see right now with Bitcoin where it's going. They're already kind of seeing a good news outcome.
Yeah, we're already seeing we're seeing the markets actually hold steady. I think we're still within range. So we're seeing the market hold steady. I don't see 6.5. I don't see above 6.5. If that happens, I think Solana's going straight to $10. But I see it coming below 6.2 personally. And if that happens, well, Solana rallies. And right now, I'm actually sitting on both. I'm sitting on some Solana and I'm sitting on USDC. And really, just depending on what CPI comes out as, I'll either be immediately buying some more Solana, or the plan is just liquidate Solana, wait on the dip, get right on it. But apart from what happens in the cryptos, because look, whether Solana goes up or goes down, NFTs are going to drop. NFTs only do well when Solana is consolidating. So the crypto market's one play, but I'm also looking at the NFT market. And I think that's where it gets a lot more interesting.
Circa, what do you think? What do you think where this is heading? I mean, do you think it's gonna be below 6.5?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely. I'm on the same page as you guys. It would be terrible if we are above 6.5. So I'm guessing, yeah, 6.2 maybe. But I'm more like on Sol Investors page looking at NFTs and the NFT market, because as always, it's gonna drop. And it's great timing to just ape in on some projects and start accumulating before it starts spiking up again once Solana consolidates again.
Yeah, this I think if with good data, you're gonna see the Sol price probably go a little bit more higher, probably back to $25. And I think the NFT marketplace will probably dip down lower because of it. It'll probably even reach $30. We'll probably see a $30 event going on within the next week, and then Solana NFTs will probably dip because of that.
Are you looking to enter DGOTs?
I am not. I just right now I have like these blue chips. I created so if you don't know, with Tensor Trade, they have a new feature. And before you could only have like one watch list, where I used to have majority. Now you can have 3. So I created a second one for just blue chips, which I need to add more, and then a third one for my speculation plays. And here you can see already like how cool it looks like with the different settings you can use. And they already have like these sidebar as well with all these actual collections and circles. It's pretty cool. So
dude, it's so interesting because like on your blue chip list, and now look, now I'm actually feeling a little bit bullish, but on your blue chips list you have Claynosaurz, and there's a trader in Bodegas DAO where he's probably one of, if not the best trader in the DAO, and he's actually looking at Claynosaurz. And we've been talking about different projects we're looking at, and literally the only thing this guy's looking at is Claynosaurz. So it's interesting.
Bullish or bearish?
He's bullish. He's bullish.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not entering
bearish. I was like, oh god, I guess I gotta delete this.
No. He's bullish. He's bullish. He's not entering right now. He said that even he's waiting for CPI to come out and he wants to see how the markets respond. But this is the only project he's looking at. And I mean, this guy was buying the last call he made he was this confident in. He was buying, what's his collection called? Cyber Samurai. There is a trade called Sam's. And he was picking them up at around 3 Sol, and those are currently at 15. And I think he owns like over 10 of them or something like that. So that was the last call he was actually pushing me to buy. By pushing me, I mean like this guy was actually DMing me. He's like, dude, you got to buy this stuff. You got to buy this stuff, or I'm sweeping it all. And those are currently sitting at 15, that SAM trade. So now he's looking at Claynosaurz, and it's just got me interested to see that it's on your watch list as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm adding Claynosaurz on just my overall, because this is one I definitely want to get. I mean, I got a boy in there right now. He's one of the actual moderators in this one. So yeah, I definitely want to see how this plays out. But yeah, in general, I mean, Claynosaurz, that's kind of like up for debate, an Oxford debate on it, because it's not really blue chip. I just added it on there. I believe it's for my personal reason. I think it should be up there, but I can definitely see why a lot of people would say this is not blue chip because it hasn't really proved itself yet. It just started like maybe a couple months ago. It should probably be on the third. Sure, I get it. But as far as what we have as collections right now and overall the Solana NFT marketplace, I think it deserves a spot. Zircon. All right, so we have Bitcoin NFTs coming out. It has been nuts. I've been seeing it all over Twitter. I mean, have you seen the punk? Have you seen what's going on in this space, or what's the deal? I mean, we have some 2 upcoming mints, which I'll share in a second, called Bandits and the Bitcoin Bulls.
What? What are these names? All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'm down.
Yeah, so Circle, I mean, I'm gonna share this one first right here. Bitcoin Bulls. It's a free mint, 400 of them, biggest Bitcoin bulls out there on the blockchain, with a mission of further decentralization, minting mid-February. I mean, what do you think of the art and everything around here?
I like it. I kind of like it. I mean, if it's like, as always, I remember back on the Aptos stage when we were just beginning with Aptos. If this is just getting started, I mean, we'll have to see which project is gonna be like the first target, kind of blue chip or blue chip potential. I don't know. It's like unknown ground as always. I don't want to say they are good because there's nothing to compare them with, at least on the Bitcoin blockchain. But they're not bad. I mean, they're okay. That's what I would say. They're okay.
And then there's this other one. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's called Bitcoin Bandits. And these little dudes, I mean, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is what's interesting. This is the only reason why I brought this up. Okay, I don't know if you know who Charfu Monkey is.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Charfu is from Magic Eden, right?
Yeah. What's going on here? What's going on? Charfu Bandit, BB 97%. Man, and he has I think what it is, a Zoro on his PFP. So why did he put this on? I frankly don't know, but he is definitely bullish on this. Will it be to a point where he's going to add this Bitcoin NFT marketplace into Magic Eden? I don't know, but I mean, I just find it quite interesting on why he has this on.
Dude, NFT Doc called this? Holy shit. I am suddenly bullish. I've traded with this dude. He is brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. Dude, just by seeing his name on this, like, I'm suddenly bullish.
Isn't he the god Alpha Color?
He's a DeGod's Alpha. Yes. So he's a DeGod's Alpha Caller. I actually know him from sorry, Philip, if you could go back to Twitter. He has a project called Power Grinders, where he's a co-founder of.
Oh,
yeah, so
I remember.
This is actually his alpha group, and it's super exclusive and difficult to get into. I was fortunate enough to get into it, but I mean, I've spoken to him in length about projects and, you know, his views on the market and just different aspects. And, you know, I always learn something just from speaking to him for a couple of minutes. So if he's applied for this, if he's bullish on them, I'm certainly bullish on them.
Yeah, I mean, just from the way he looks here, just makes me kind of nervous.
I think he owns like 20 DGods.
He has he's part of the Gods Council, which means he has
a
more than
Boogle.
10. Boogle. I mean, that says it all. But yeah, he basically said, you know, these things about these bandits. I guess we could still apply for it right here. If you have a chance, join server, verified Discord. So I'm gonna do it. If I'm not even late about this, there's not many people that actually viewed this. Oh, well, 2,500. Maybe we are late, but well, you know, I'm gonna definitely apply for it. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but if he's on it. Charfru Monkey's on it, and it looks this cute. I mean, why not? So
Dude,
that's
these are gonna
DJ
pop.
life.
These guys are gonna run.
Now,
I
is this
mean-
gonna mint on I guess it's gonna mint on Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would be surprised if we mint it on any other crypto asset other than Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, we'll see
How do you
where
mint a
this goes
project in
here.
Bitcoin? Anyways, I'm bullish. I'm minting this. I'm going to try to get whitelist. I'm minting this. I think it's going to do great.
Zerkan, are you gonna try your best on this one?
I mean, I'll start with the application, and if I get in, well, I'm assuming I'm gonna mint it.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I minted worst things with less value, so not minting like this project that has already Chartful and NFT Doc on would be really dumb.
If it makes you feel better, Phil minted Cybercats or whatever those things are called. So he's 3D cats.
Cyberpunks when Solana was at $250 for 2 souls.
Why did you backhold it? That's my question.
I mean, I just don't know. I can't explain that. I for some reason I was like, okay, maybe the metaverse play it'll come out one day, and it never did. So, so we overall, we got some other stuff going on as well. We finally have some news with the Sandbar. The Sandbar is coming out.
Really?
It's minting out. We have the project description around this. So tell me if you're, kind of like, not really like, how would I say, you're not really bullish on it, I guess. The Sandbar is a platform for Web3 professionals. It serves as a business directory for both clients and service providers, no matter what role or skill set you have in Web3. There needs to be a place where you can showcase your work and generate new leads with the plethora of hardworking friends that spent countless hours of building the reputation. Would you say bullish? Zerkan.
Bearish. Zerkan.
Already.
Bullish.
Oh, I would say not bullish. Not bullish. I'm scared. I'm worried. I mean,
why?
this is the only thing we have so far. This is the only thing we have. We still don't know what the art is. We still don't know the community behind Soul Buckets. It's huge. It's huge. It's a huge community. But as far as like what they're building, that's tough. Yeah, that is really tough.
If we talk about just a product without taking Soul Buckets, I mean, I said bullish because we have Soul Buckets. But if we take Soul Buckets out of the equation, I'm obviously not bullish on the project.
That's a good point. That's a good point because Soul Buckets that has his huge network effects. But that's the other thing. It's like, is he going after LinkedIn? If he is, I'm sorry, but that's gonna be tough.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
But
what
if he's
else?
doing
You wanna
something else
go
with
against
Web3
Microsoft as well?
I mean, if he's doing something else with Web3 with this, then I could see what's going on. But that's the only thing we have so far. So it's not like we can really tell much more. But that is basically it right there with that. We have the Sandbar right here. It is still, it's still not much going on, but we'll definitely find out more on what's happening here. All right. So Zerkan, you have anything else going on in Solana right now that you find quite crazy?
The only thing I'm checking out a little bit is Anon. I don't know. I think we talked about it like some weeks ago. Anon is the second collection from the JKD. It's gonna run on the Magic Eden Launchpad. It's already. Oh, it's today. I completely forgot. It's today.
JKD. How you spell it?
Yeah. GKD, the Ghostkid DAO.
Oh, Ghostkid DAO. Oh,
yeah.
Ghostkid DAO. I used to be part of Ghostkid DAO back in the day. So we have Ghostkid DAO right here.
Ghostkid DAO is like 8 months old. What do you mean? Oh yeah, back. Okay. Sometimes I forget like this space. A month is a year. You probably
Yeah,
owned it like 3 months ago, and you're like back in the day.
it was like
Basically.
5 months ago, I think, somewhere there. It was a long time
Oh,
ago.
that
Yeah,
is back in the day.
Yeah.
yeah.
I,
Then,
I remember I remember these guys were one of the first, I mean, not one of the first on Solana, one of the first on my Solana, of those projects that were Degen plays and really pumped like crazy. I
yeah.
remember, I think they were like 0.1 Sol back in the day. The mint price was what, 0.1, and they reached like 15 in like a couple of weeks. It was crazy.
It
Can I
was,
just
and
can I just say,
I bought it at the top.
dude,
What's going on?
we should get Jamrex here. That trader I was telling you from Bodega DAO. He was
We
actually
should.
aping into this at 0.1 Sol. He swept it at 0.1 Sol and then just bag held it all the way to 15, and then he sold some.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, like yeah, bring them on. We'll be happy to chill film and talk. But yeah, this collection is interesting. Anon NFT. The art
Yeah.
looks pretty sick. You have a different type of view of this art. I've never really seen it. It's facing to the left, but body's on the right. That's also different. That I haven't
Experiments did
seen
it.
that. They did. I think they
Experiments
face to the
has-
right. Do
Oh,
they
yeah.
face to the left?
I think Experiments faces to the right.
No,
I think you're correct.
their bodies to the left. Their bodies
their
to the left
bodies
and
are
their
to the
face to the right. Yeah. Okay. There. Yeah. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I find it awesome. Zerka, is this art pretty cool to just
Yeah, I like
Stare
it.
at?
The only thing that worries me a little bit, it's not the project by itself, it's the market conditions. I mean, they're gonna try and sell a 10K collection for an average of 5.5 Sol. That, in my opinion, it's a lot of money. I know they're Ghostkid DAO and they already built something and they are not like cash grabbing people, but it's a lot of money. The ones that they wanna like get from the mint. That's the only thing that worries me a little bit. If you are gonna mint it, I'm not gonna mint it because I'm not whitelisted, but I would be careful just because of
Yeah.
the supply.
That's a great thing that you brought that out there. I never really even considered what the price would be. Just by looking at that right now at 6 Sol, that is way too high. I would mint this at 1 Sol. To be honest.
I mean, I remember I had pre-sale for this for 4.5 Sol and I didn't buy it. Just for you to
Yeah.
know. 4.5 is even with this price, 4.5 is a lot to me in terms of market conditions. Not a lot of
Right.
money in terms of just market conditions and volume on Solana.
Yeah. Solomon,
Dude,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was actually just clearing my throat. But I fully agree. Do I actually love this art? I think the art is sick. I love anime. I love anime. Especially shonen. So I'm looking at this art. I'm loving it. I remember when the Discord first came out and we were looking at the stuff, and I was just trying to hustle, see if I could get whitelists and pre-sales, etc. But when I saw the mid price, I mean that's when I got completely turned off from the project. So I'm on the same boat. I love the art. I love that they're tied to Ghostkid DAO. I think those guys are amazing, but it's just the mid price that just completely turned me off, and
Yeah,
I'm not touching it as a result.
The Lily, one of the great arts out there on Solana, in my opinion, is barely holding on 7 Solana when all the hype is gone. I mean, we're talking about some good art after the hype is gone, barely holding, and then now we have something else like trying to mint at that price. That's going to be it's really tough. So we also have another collection coming out called Gib Solana. This is it says the most intuitive, customizable pre-sale protocol on Solana and ETH.
Oh,
This is also coming out. As we've shared in our community, we are launching a collection. 888 moons will be soon opening Solana, rewarding the respective owners. Key focus moving forward, thread below on this one. All right. Exclusive pre-sales, NFT soul rewards, discounts, grant program, redeemable for multiple NFTs, and basically some other cool stuff here. Acquire a mood to get access to real value-driven utility. Supply is right here. You got pre-mints. You have total 888. Proof of work, 25K mints that have been reserved for our pre-sale. Over $3 million have been raised in the Gib platform, which is quite also interesting. Future goals, continue to innovate, improve Gib pre-sale, maintain our title as top pre-sale tech provider in the space. Launch moons, NFTs, yada, yada, yada. All right. What do you think of that so far?
This is supposed to be Helium and crowdsurf competition, right? In terms of pre-sale platform.
Yeah, I mean they have
I'm
the
assuming.
tech. They have the tech. I mean, I don't know if there will be a direct competitor of them,
Yeah.
but they have a lot of people who already love it or what they're building.
I mean, I don't know. I like the idea and as always, but if you think about in terms of a product, I don't know if it's gonna be extreme. It's I don't know if it has flip material, to be honest. Maybe it's a good buy once the mint is over and the hype is gone, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not the kind of NFT collection I straight buy in the mint stage.
I do like the saying Gib Gib whitelist. Soul investor. I mean, have you seen what type of project this is? So supposedly it's like they have technology of like pre-sales and 25K mints have been reserved already with this. What do you think? Flippable, not flippable, long-term
Oh,
hold?
flippable. Dude, I like the I like the low supply, and if they've raised $3 million, they clearly have great partnerships. My neighbor's dog's going crazy. All that put together equals bullish for me. I will check out their Discord later and just monitor the activity there. But yeah, high. If the Discord is popping, high, low supply, equals basically free Solana.
How much is the
Yeah, well,
supply again?
888 from what I see.
Oh, no, that changes
That's
the
a
whole
big
equation.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
does.
around. I don't know if you mentioned it or if you didn't mention it. I've never seen the supply. It's really low.
Yeah.
I mean, under 1K. It's if they do well, it's free money.
Yep. Yeah, that definitely changes everything. So
Yeah.
I definitely am very interested in this one. I'm also going to be checking the Discord as well, see where they're going to go with this. And definitely looks like probably a flip from what it looks like. And
There's also
for
another
sure.
project that's coming out with a really low supply, and it's also building tools with a ton of hype. So yeah, this is the one.
Dworfz.
Dworfz.
We came, we saw, we built.
Yeah, so they actually have, I believe this is like their first supply, which would be around 333. They're building an engage to earn platform, a launchpad, tools for alpha callers, tools for contributors, and something called Fall Arena, which should be interesting. This is another play when it comes to them having good hype and a low supply. So just playing off the numbers, it's a numbers game. You know what I mean? 1,000 people want it. Let's say 1,000 people want it. The supply is 333. You best believe that the that the floor price will go up. So this is a project that I'm also currently looking at.
As I haven't heard of this one, but let's see what are they building. I'm trying to see what they're building here. I can't seem to find it. The gaming system right now will play a significant role in transition Web 2 communities to Web 3 by creating rewards.
Oh, I have it here because there was a a giveaway on Solstead Citizens. Dworfz is a multi-chain tools platform that provides projects with marketing and gaming tools while providing income opportunities to our holders for non-project owners. Our first and main tool is Ragnarok, which is our marketing and engagement solution. That's what the TLDR for Dworfz is.
Yeah. I think I have to look more into this one, see what's going on here. I will need more info. So interesting one. Circle, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, as always, when we talk about flipping NFTs, the lower the supply, the better. It's the way it is. If they have a little bit of building behind and they manage the community the right way, it's definitely flippable, and you're gonna make money out of it. And the higher the supply, it's harder to just get a flippable NFT. I remember, I mean, I always have Claynosaurz as the only exception to what I just said, because all of a sudden they made a 3x out of nowhere with the worst market conditions ever. But if we take Claynosaurz out of that margin, I haven't seen many 10K collections doing really, really well after the mint.
Yeah, that's another interesting one. I think right now probably the one flippable one is Gib Solana. This one I still kind of are in the if, but and 10 mutual following is not quite a lot for me. So that's another one I gotta see. This one has like 30 mutual followings, but yeah, crazy ones coming out. All right, so what else is out there? Any last minute things we got going on? Soul Investor, any last words?
Yeah, CPI is dropping in how many seconds? In about 50 seconds. So waiting for that to drop. Currently
Here we go.
If we do see a dip, I'm definitely looking to pick up some alpha pharaohs. I'm probably going to look at getting some pallets. Probably pick up an experiment or two. That one's a little bit more of a gamble, but I think that one can pay off, especially if it drops below 2 SOL, hopefully closer to that 1 SOL range. I think that would be a good entry. Another one that I'm actually looking at is, so I have like a huge watch list, which I've actually only posted in one server, which is Bodega server. But those are my main ones. But I'm also looking at OG Italians. They're going to release a collection at the end of the month. So
Yeah.
I'm looking to flip that. If Cyber Samurai drops to that sort of 2 SOL to 3.5 SOL range, I'll pick up a few and just hold on to those. But yeah, those are currently the projects I'm looking at, and we'll just see what happens. I'm hoping Sol dips, to be perfectly honest, because I know I can get out, get back in, and when Sol is that low, we saw what happened the last time. The NFT bull run just went mental. So I'm pretty sure Sol's going to pump if CPI comes out well, but if CPI doesn't, we're going to see a dump and the NFTs are going to rally.
I think something just happened. What's the CPI data?
I'm actually just refreshing the page right now. Ooh, I'm selling. 6.4.
Nice.
6.4.
6.4.
That's kind of not. I would say that's not. So 6.5 was the last inflation rate. 6.4, even though it dipped, that's not really I don't know. I don't think that's kind of good news.
That's not good news. That is not good news in my opinion.
The Federal Reserve rates have to hike a lot more if this is all this is all that happened. 0.1, I don't know how they're gonna play this out with Jerome Powell in the next meeting.
Yeah, so for the past 2 months prior, December and Jan, we saw 0.6 drop on both months. This time, with the market, we're predicting a 0.3 drop, but we got a 0.1. So, in my opinion, we're dumping. I'm actually just trying to swap my SOL for USDC, but it seems like Phantom is rugging me.
Oh,
Yeah, I just did it on Binance.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh,
My
oh.
Central
Oh,
wallet.
best timing ever.
Oh, this
my
isn't working. This isn't working. This is really bad.
Oh,
my
oh,
What's
God.
happening?
Oh, oh,
Bitcoin is
close your
rocking.
eyes. Close your eyes.
Guys, it's not swapping. Guys, it's not swapping.
Oh,
Should I
oh
just make
man, it's
scrap?
going even lower. It's just hit 21.75. Yeah, expectation was 6.2. We're at 6.4%. Definitely Mr. Powell is gonna have to come in harder. 0.50 basis point. More than likely. Higher than anyone. We had 0.25. I am betting 0.50 basis points next month. That's probably a little bit too crazy, but yeah. I think he's still trying to swap.
I'm still trying to sell. I'm still trying to. It's not working. It's not working.
Yeah.
Dude, I've
So
confirmed
we
this
got
transaction 4 times.
I'm
now.
gonna look at all the markets right now. It looks like not much has happened though. I mean, Solana. Let's look at Solana. Solana right now.
No, Solana's holding a little bit.
It's holding right now. At the 1 day, nothing much has happened.
Is someone willing to send me
Let
the
me
link
check.
for Orica?
What's going on in Ethereum?
Let me check the 15 minutes on Solana.
The 1 day, we got
Solana on the 15-minute graph bumped to like 22 and it's at 21.5. It's going down.
Oh,
It's
really?
starting-
Dude,
yeah.
I missed the 22. I missed the 22.
I don't know if I can show you the graph.
Yeah. Try to see if you can show it.
There you go.
Okay.
It's like really bad.
Interesting.
Okay,
Interesting.
so I just got rugged by Jupiter. Jupiter just switched all my soul for 18.9.
U.S. headline 6.4% versus 6.5. Big
Oh, no, it's just
flip.
for 20. Okay, not bad. Sorry.
Estimate
I'll take that back.
6.2. The number above or below expectations. Oh, here we go again. Let's see. Traders waiting for US CPI data. You got the bull and the bear on the table just waiting. Yeah.
Guys, I'm all right. It swapped. It swapped for about 21 point something. All right, I'm good.
Man, okay. Comes in hot. Did you know Carl Icahn shorted this? He was expecting it to be hot. Everyone thought he was nuts. Millions of dollars shorting the S&P 500. I think the limit was like 4,000 S&P.
It's
Yeah.
I hate when these things happen because have you seen Avengers?
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene with Thanos saying they call me crazy?
Oh yeah.
Well, every time something like this happens, it reminds me of Thanos saying they call me crazy.
I guess that's
Oh
what
my
happened with
God.
Carl Icahn. He was right. He was right with what the market was heading. That guy's a golden treasure as far as trading. So yeah, well, for sure we'll see some crazy news with this. People are waking up right
Yeah.
now. We're about to see the markets kind of I want to look at what's going on with the actual pre-futures with the actual S&P 500 where this is going right now. Right now, it looks like it's not bad as far as the Dow and the S&P futures. It's 0.33, 0.38, 0.27. It looks like it's kind of like in the middle right now. So we'll get more data soon of where this is heading. But interesting. All right, so that's everything we have as far as what's going on in Solana NFTs. A little bit US CPI data here and there. We'll see how the market reacts to this. I don't think it's actually kind of goodness, but we'll see if the market's actually priced this in or not. So, anyways, much love. Make sure you mint the like button. Make sure you comment below anything you want, and make sure you talk about if you really like my hat. I've been getting comments from some random people saying they want me to take this off. So just let me know what you think. And again, I think Soul Investor has some words about this too. So I don't think he likes it.
Look, I like the hat, but if I'm being honest, guys, even I don't know what's under it. So I think that's really what people want to know. But we'll see how that goes.
I just don't like doing my hair. I don't like doing my hair. So all right. Anyways, peace.